welcome to my channel. This is Quantum Cubes and I am here with episode 10 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. In the last episode they got the water scroll, so now they're gonna get better at water bending. Gonna learn a few techniques before going to the North Pole. I think we're still heading to the North Pole. In the comments, I asked last video, how do we know when we master a certain element? And someone responded that you need to learn like 30 something technique or invent a new one to say that you're a master. And Aang invented his ball that he used sometimes to travel fast. So that was pretty good information. And after rewatching the episode when I was editing it, I noted a few things that were very odd in the episode. For example, when we got to the pirate ship, there was a statue with red eyes that looked like some sort of rubies in the eyes and on the statue, and we got a big close-up of it. Okay, I know I name her Kitora. Someone said in the comment it's not Kitora, it's Katara, I think, or something like that. Well, she looked at the statue and stared at it for a long time. Then, when the Fire Nation came to the same pirate ship, the old man also stared at the statue. So I wonder if the statue have any significant... Okay, I don't know how to say this word, but I don't know if the statue is important, if we're gonna see it later, because we never mentioned it, but it looked pretty important. We saw Katara. I have to get used to that name. She has some jealousy problem about Aang learning water bending. I don't know if this is gonna come back in the show or if it was just a one episode thing, because so far she never showed jealousy. And oh yeah, another question I was wondering. We see Katara use ice sometimes. So what I'm wondering is ice part of the water bending techniques, or is ice a combination of water and air? Because someone in the video once told me, do you think magma is a combination of earth and fire? Because fire technically has no hard substance. So if you have magma, it would be earth merged with fire. So I'm wondering if for water and air, it's the same thing to create ice. Or if water benders can control the temperature of the water themselves. But if it's mixed with air to turn it into ice, it would make sense to mix it with fire to turn it into boiling water. So I don't know if people can create boiling water by mixing fire and water, probably. Although only the Avatar can use all four elements. But I don't know if other people can use a mix of two elements. I don't think we've seen anyone so far, except maybe Katara if the ice is a mix of two. So that's pretty much it. Let's go into episode 10. This one is called Jet. I have no idea what it's gonna be about. I forgot the name of this guy as well. Ooh. Got trapped.
Where's Momo?
Momo.
Alright, you two.
This is gonna take forever.
Oh, first time that his boomerang was actually useful.
I've kissed a girl. You just haven't met her.
Who? Gran? I've met Gran.
No, besides Gran. Look, my instincts tell me we have a better
Did
chance
he
of
kiss
saving
that girl in the village the other time?
Okay, we'll try it your
I
way.
think
Wise
maybe
leader.
on the
Who
cheek.
knows? Walking might be fun.
But the important thing is that we're safe from the Fire Nation.
Walk straight into it. Whoa, this guy seems strong. When someone in an anime has a stick in his mouth, he's a master.
They're in the trees.
Oh, he's not alone.
Hey,
Hi.
He's giving me Cowboy Bebop vibes.
my name is Jet, and these are my freedom fighters.
Oh, Jet is a name.
Smellerbee, the Dude, and Pipsqueak.
I was wondering.
That's a funny
I was like, there's no Jet in that timeline.
You think my name is funny?
Grab hold of me, Katara.
Ooh. Well, her and Aang is history now.
Nice place you got.
That's a pretty cool village.
It's beautiful.
Fire Nation killed my parents. I was
Ooh,
only 8 years old.
the same as
Changed
her.
Forever.
Sokka and I lost our mother to the Fire Nation.
I'm so sorry, Katara.
Just the mother? What happened to their father? Did I forget about it? Oh, communicating with bird sounds.
Good trick. Nothing yet. Wait, yes. Someone's approaching. How many? I think there's just one. Good work, Sokka. Ready your weapon.
Please let me go. Have mercy.
Does the Fire Nation let people go? Does the Fire Nation have mercy?
Jet, he's just an old man.
He's Fire Nation. Search him.
But he's not hurting anyone.
Have you forgotten that the Fire Nation killed your mother? Remember why you fight.
I mean, it's hard to know who to trust in this world. The old man could have been pretending as well.
The Fire Nation is planning on burning down our forest. If you both use water bending to fill the reservoir, we could fight the fires. But if you leave now, they'll destroy the whole valley.
I don't know who to trust.
Now with the Fire Nation about to burn down a forest.
I heard your plan to destroy the Earth Kingdom town.
Our plan is to rid the valley of the Fire Nation.
There are people living there, Jet. Mothers and fathers and children.
We can't win without making some sacrifices.
This sounds like Code
They
Geass.
understand the demands of war, not like you and I do.
I do understand. I understand that there's nothing you won't do to get what you want.
I was hoping you'd have an open mind, but I can see you've made
Maybe that's why I like this guy. He reminds me of Death Note and Code
Take him for
Geass.
a walk.
Sokka apologized?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I
Oh,
got the sense that maybe he talked.
maybe Aang will know he's lying.
If that's how Jet leads, then he's got a lot to learn.
Hey!
While you two are up there, you might want to practice your knot work.
Hey, Smellerbee, you gonna eat your lychee nuts?
I'm sure this guy could break out.
Jet wouldn't do that. I've got to stop him.
Oh,
Wouldn't do that.
Aang. Ooh.
Yes, I would.
Jet, why?
Katara, you would too if you just stopped to think. Think about what the Fire Nation did to your mother.
You're not going anywhere without your glider.
Can Aang beat this guy in combat?
I'm not gonna fight you, Jet.
You'll have to if you want your glider back.
Come on, Aang, what's your plan now? Pretty cool technique. What is he trying to achieve here? Does he want to kill Aang? Freeze! Ooh!
Why, Jet?
Now I'm really wondering if ice is only
You
waterbending.
lied to me. You're sick and I trusted you.
Well... Oh, he destroyed it.
He's our only chance. Come on, Sokka. No.
I thought Sokka would be able to stop it. Damn. Another town destroyed where Aang went.
I warned the villagers of your plan, just in time. What?
Ah, that's why people
Fire Nation
evacuated.
soldiers assumed I was a spy, but one man vouched for me. The old man you attacked. He urged them to trust me, and we got everyone out in time.
This is Sokka's episode to shine. Alright, pretty cool episode. I really like the... I don't know how to call it. The main character that was introduced. Even though he was a bad guy, he was pretty cool. I like the classic stick in the mouth pro swordsman trope. And he had style as well. He's a little how can I say that? Extremist with his ways to do things, but sure. Well, I think the most interesting part of this episode was two things. First of all, when she used water and then froze it, she did like, and there was like hair coming out of her mouth, but it was cold hair. So is she using air, or is that part of water bending that you can create cold? I don't know. Because water in its normal state, I don't know, is it cold? Because water just gets the temperature of what's around. I don't know. Maybe it's a spoiler, but if it's not a spoiler, you can say it in the comment if it's air bending or if it's 100% water bending. The other important part of the episode was that some people in the Fire Nation are innocent. They're not all jerks like we've seen since the beginning of this episode, of this series. The first good guy of the Fire Nation that we saw was the one, the sage that was supposed to protect the Avatar. So that was the first one we got. And now there's an old man, and the people in the village, they seem to be good. We don't know them, but they depicted them as such. So yeah, it's interesting. Probably some people in the Fire Nation are against what the Fire Nation is doing, which makes sense. Every society has people that goes against the society, whether it's for good or bad. And Sokka, I call him Sokka, maybe it's Saka, I'm not sure at this point, because Kitora is Katara. But in my ear, it sounds like Sokka. So Sokka really shined this episode. But he's been doing better every episode. Today, it was pretty good for him. Started bad, but ended up being him who was right. So if you like this reaction, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.